WerewolfLydia here, and welcome back to a new action figure review on my channel. So today, as you can see, I'm doing a review on another alien figurine from NECA, and this is the Mantis Alien, which comes with a chest burster as well. And by the way, previously I did a review of the Gorilla Alien, also from this series, which is series 10 of the Alien figurines. So if you haven't seen it yet, you can go ahead and watch it on my channel. But I'm really excited to have this figurine because this was like a grail to me when it came out, and I never got the chance back then to get it, and now I'm just really happy to have it. So I just thought that I should do a review for some of you who are interested in seeing him up close. So yeah, first off we'll take a closer look at the box, and after that I will unbox him and show you the details. So let's get started. So here is a close-up of the box, and as you can see, all of it is just one big plastic piece, which is one of those boxes that open really hard, at least for me, so you have to cut it apart to be able to get the figurine out. I'm not a big fan of that, but hey, that's what you get. So up there it says aliens, and the background has some alien parts, or maybe that's an alien actually in the background. I can't really see it through the box, and the background is pretty much greenish yellow, and you can see the alien inside. Moving down, we have really awesome comic book like artwork of the Mantis Alien, and it says here Mantis Alien with chest burster and ages 17 and up, and also down here it says NECA. And the box also includes a Dark Horse comic book. So this is the comic book probably about the alien. Really interested to see what's inside. Now, the back of the box, we have some more of the figurines from NECA. So there's the Alien vs Predator 2-pack, some more of the Alien figurines, some of the Predator figurines, and some of the really awesome figurines like the Alien Queen. And then here we have the social media sites for NECA. And yeah, so here it says a little description like dark, empty, silent. This is deep space and vicious aliens are attacking. One force has the guns and the guts to face these ugly monsters. Send in the heavy metal, send in the space marines. The invasion is on. So yeah. And from the side you can see some of the alien here, but not that well. So yeah, I'm just going to unbox him and show you the details like that. So I'll be right back. And I'm back, and here is the Mantis Alien unboxed, and he can barely stand, honestly. I don't know how to be able to make him stand properly, because after some time he will just topple and fall over. It's such a big figurine. You can probably can't really see that on camera, but he is a huge figurine. Until now he is actually my largest alien figurine, which is really surprising. I didn't know that he was such a huge figurine, and you couldn't really tell that from the box. He is super awesome, but super hard to pose, and especially since mine has a little bit of a problem on his knee. You will be able to see that when I show you him up close. But yeah, if you have any suggestions how to make him stand up properly, or this is the proper way, I searched some images on Google, and that's how I saw other people displaying it. So I guess this is the proper way. Yeah. But I will stop blabbering now. And as you can see, he comes with these two little accessories. So first off we're going to take a look at those, and after that I will show you his details. So let's get started. So the figurine, as you can see, comes with this little mini comic book, which is probably like a replica of the original one, and it says Mantis Alien Swarm, and it's from Dark Horse Comics, and it's number 10. And here you can see a really cool picture of the Mantis Alien. It looks super creepy. And inside it you get a really nice little comic book. And there you can see also the Mantis Alien, and that's Ripley. So yeah, it's a really nice little addition to the figurine. Now the other little accessory or add-on that he comes with is this little probably Mantis chest burster, and you can see that he is black and green colored, and he's super cute, by the way, in a creepy way, but I think he's super cute. And you can bend, you cannot really, or maybe you can kind of bend the tail of it, and that's really cool. I didn't notice that before, but hey, you can actually kind of bend the tail or the body of the little chest burster, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, now let's just move on to the big figurine. So here is a close-up of the Mantis Alien, and as you can see, he has a really nice and unusual color scheme, because he is mostly green, transparent green actually, and silver colored, which is again really unusual for aliens. Now, as you can see, his head pretty much resembles the original warriors, although it has some different stuff on it. As you can see, it has these little like spikes on top of his head, and really interesting looking. These little bent in places kind of look like eyes, but they are not, they just kind of look like that. And on the side of his head he has these again little interesting add-on stuff. I'm not sure what to call it, as you can see it from the front, which the original aliens do not have, so it looks really cool. And his teeth are actually kind of brownish color, like metallic brown, and they pretty much look similar to the original alien ones. And of course you can open his mouth, and there you can see that his mouth is inside, it's pretty see-through, really nice green shade. And he also has the little mouth inside, but as far as I know the little mouth does not come out, so it's one piece molded together with the upper jaw, so you cannot pull it out like you can usually with the other NECA aliens. So that's pretty interesting. Now moving down, his neck is pretty similar to the original aliens, but he has these really interesting shoulder skeleton looking like decorations, which are, as you can see, again green and pretty transparent. And this is how he looks from the back. So he does not have any of those little pipe looking things sticking out from his back, which is really interesting. And this is how the lower part looks, and actually these look like eyes as well, so pretty cool. Now his chest looks, I'm trying to turn him over, let me just move the camera a bit. His chest looks pretty much the same as the original aliens do, plus these parts of course. Kind of looks like some kind of knight armor or something. That's what it reminds me of. Now the upper part of his arms again look kind of like the original ones, although they have these little parts sticking out. But the lower arms are way different and way longer, as you can see. Just like the praying mantis. He has these claw looking like things that he can grab you with. And these spikes are actually pretty sharp, so you have to be careful not to hurt yourself. But they look really amazing and awesome looking. And he has also a spike here and some over here too. So yeah, really cool, and they are really long if you stretch them out as far as you can. Now his upper thigh is pretty much the same looking as the original ones have, with a double jointed knee, but he does have this little part sticking out again, like a little spike here. And this part of the lower leg also reminds me of the original ones, but he has a plus over here, like this L shape. And as you can see, the color blends from fades from green to silver. He has huge feet, kind of like remind me of a little bit of like dinosaur feet, with some really sharp and cool looking claws on his toenails, on his toes. And last but not least, he also has this really cool abdomen with this really sharp stinger or spike looking thingy on the back, and I'm pretty sure he can hurt you with that too. And this is how it looks from the bottom, so it's not colored over there, it's just green, but again it looks just really cool and amazing. And yeah, that's about it for his looks. Now, as far as the articulation on this figurine goes, you can move his head from side to side and up and down pretty well. You can also open his jaw, as I showed you before. He has a joint in the upper body, and you can of course move his arms a little bit to the sides, but not too much, up and down. He has a double joint in the elbow, and also a joint over here on the lower part, another one over here where he has these awesome claws, and you can actually also move this part of the claw, but it moves kind of hard, so I'm trying not to break it, and it doesn't want to move on this side, so I'm going to show it on this side. There you go, so you can see that it does open and close. I don't know why it doesn't want to work on the other side, and I don't want to force it. You can of course move his legs from the upper thigh and to the sides too a little bit, not too much. And he also has a double joint in the knee. And by the way, you can see that this leg is pretty loose, and if you remember, I told you that mine has a little defect, and it's in this thigh. So as you can see, that little peg over there, it's not attached to the side of the leg, and that's why it's really loose. So I kept trying to push it in, but it's just really hard plastic, and it does not want to go in. I probably have to ask someone to help me with that, but then again I'm afraid to not break something on him, so not sure what I will do with that. Moving on, he has some articulation over here too, and of course his feet can move to the side and up and down a little bit. It's kind of on a ball joint, as you can see. And yeah, so that's about it for the articulation of this figurine. And that's about it for this review of the Mantis Alien. Tell me down in the comments what do you think of him. I think it's super unique, super amazing, and yeah, it's just a really interesting looking creature. And also, if you like my review, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more action figures and other kind of toy and doll reviews. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!